I saw you making love to Sheridan up at the cabin. If you could lie about that, you could lie about anything.
You are not going back to thinking that I'm your attacker, are you?
Why not? If you could be lying about loving me, lying about being faithful, why the hell couldn't you be lying about your innocence?
All right, just hold on. For one thing, and it's the main thing, because Sheridan and I did not make love, so you couldn't have seen us.
I did! With my own eyes! Not the whole sordid act, maybe, but right after, I saw you curled up in each other's arms. It was obvious you'd made love to her, Luis. How could you?
Well, how's that even possible? It didn't even happen. How could you have seen us?
I was on the computer going through my grandfather's surveillance systems, trying to find you before Sam did. And what did I get for my trouble? I saw you and Sheridan together live on camera. I couldn't believe my eyes.
I was right. Fancy was watching us.
You lied, Luis. You've been lying about Sheridan, so who's to say you haven't been lying about everything else? You never loved me at all.
Nancy, Sheridan and I did not make love.
I saw you, Luis. You were locked together like a pair of Siamese twins in bed cooing at one another like, you know what? I don't even need to describe it anymore. You were there.
All right, fine. I can understand why you're upset, but it is not what it looked like. I was trying to console Sheridan about Marty.
Oh, please.
It's true. I swear to you.
You were all over each other, kissing, stroking. I mean, you're not going to deny you were kissing her, are you? I didn't think so.
Okay, we kissed. But it was not a romantic kiss, and I did not make love to her.
You can't be in love with me and kiss another woman. Especially the one everyone thinks of as the love of your life.
But I am telling you, it was about our shared grief over losing Marty. I was just trying to comfort Sheridan.
I don't want to hear this.
No, but you need to understand. Sheridan and I never talked about what happened to our son. She was always too angry with me. So when she finally broke down, I was glad to finally be able to be there for her.
Not as glad as she was, I bet.
You are wrong. You are wrong about all of this. Okay, yes, Sheridan and I, we were close, but I'm telling you, it was more about a closure than it was a new beginning.
Oh, don't you dare go Dr. Phil on me, Luis.
It is true. Sheridan and I never really put our relationship behind us, and I think that's where all your recent misunderstandings with her are stemming from.
They are not misunderstandings. Sheridan has launched a full-blown strategy to tear us apart. And it looks like she accomplished her goal last night. I hope the two of you will be very happy.
Did you get it? I love you, Fancy. I love you, and only you.
Well, here's the problem with that, Luis. I don't know how I can believe you about anything anymore.
Okay. All right, the truth is, Sheridan and I kissed. But we did not make love, and the closeness that you saw was simply because of Marty.
Maybe on your side it was, Luis, but not Sheridan. I don't know why I'm surprised she'd use Marty's memory to make inroads with you.
I would never do that. I would never use Marty that way.
Sheridan would never do that.
You don't know that any more than I know what you would do. Everything I believed in has been a lie. I don't trust anything or anyone anymore.
So you don't believe that I love you?
How can I, when I saw the two of you on camera in bed? God, I've helped you escape police custody. I've defended your innocence to anyone who would listen. God, what an idiot I've been.
I'm innocent. And I love you. I've been framed.
Oh, by who? My grandfather's dead. My father's half drunk all the time because of Eve Russell. And besides, he wouldn't let anyone attack me. So who is this mysterious, unfindable person who's setting you up, Luis?
I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. Well, here's what I do know. You and Sheridan were snuggled up together, looking very cozy and content. So you tell me to believe anything you... How long have you been here?
I just got here. I can see my timing could have been better. I'll come back later.
No. Not so fast, Sheridan. Actually, your timing couldn't have been better.
crazy. She is not in her right mind.
Hell, I'm not. Just go to hell, Sheridan. You've stooped pretty low in the last few weeks, but using your dead son to get Luis into bed?
I did not. I would never use Marty's memory.
Oh, because you're a woman of such high moral caliber? I don't think so. Not when you have no compunction about jumping in the sack with your own niece's boyfriend. I mean, how would you feel if you saw me in bed with your husband? Oh my God, never mind. Don't even answer that. You'd probably be thrilled because it's not Chris you love, it's Luis. So go ahead, tell him, Sheridan. Luis doesn't get what you're up to with him.
I hate to disillusion you, Fancy, but I am not after Luis. Look, nobody tried to hurt you. Nobody is out to steal your man, and I didn't do any of the twisted things that you're accusing me of.
I told you.
You believe her over me. I guess I'm not surprised. Congratulations, Sheridan. He's buying it. You two can have each other. I hope you'll both be very happy.
Okay, come on. Tell me what happened.
I'm sorry, Ethan. I know you and Sheridan have always been each other's biggest champions, but she has changed.
How is she changed?
You name it. She's not the same person she used to be. Sometimes I think she's my grandfather reincarnated.
Okay, hold on. You're gonna compare Sheridan to Alistair. That's a little crazy.
I mean it.
Come on.
I mean it, Ethan. All those years she rejected what being a Crane meant. It turns out she must have been taking notes. She's as ruthless and manipulative as my father or grandfather ever were.
I don't believe that for a minute.
I thought you might not. Well, what would you say if I told you she is using Marty's memory to break up me and Luis?
I would say I didn't believe you, because Sheridan would never do that.
So much for talking to you, Ethan.
But hold on, whoa, hold on a second. Listen. Yeah, it's true. Sheridan and I, we've always been close, but you are my half-sister, and I love you very much. So come on. Nancy, just tell me, why do you think Sheridan's trying to break you and Luis up?
Because she is. Every time I turn around, she's with him. Even when he was on the run, she found him, and then he escaped again, and she was the one that took him up to the Crane cabin. I am telling you, Ethan, she will do anything, and I mean anything, to get back with Luis.
Look, you can't deny that you've been under a lot of stress lately, Fancy.
That is not why I think Sheridan's turned into a devious, conniving monster.
Will you stop it with the names?
I'm sorry, Ethan, but it's true, whether you or Luis want to believe it or not.
Would you ever stop to think for a minute that maybe you're taking some of Sheridan's actions and words out of context here? I mean, she hasn't had a very good year, Fancy. She lost a child. She lost
the love of her life? Yeah, I know. Only problem is he's the love of my life,
Okay,
too.
look, Luis aside. Losing Marty, it almost killed her, and her grief was very real. Very real. She's still dealing with it. I don't know how you get over the loss of a child, Fancy, but in her case, it was very cruel. That baby was snatched away from her at birth, and she never got a chance to be a mother to him, all right?
All of which she is using to make Luis feel something for her again.
I don't believe that.
Then why was she kissing Luis? Yeah. Oh, and they deny it, but I think they may have made love up at the cabin.
No, Fancy.
You don't know her anymore, Ethan. You're so good yourself, all you see is the good in other people.
Sheridan is good, too.
She's changed. God, you know the Cranes, you grew up as one. When a Crane loses something that they once had, they'll fight like mad dogs to get it back, so don't say I didn't warn you. Cross Sheridan and you'll find out for yourself that I'm right.
I have no intention of crossing Sheridan. I don't, because we're on the same page on just about everything.
Then hope you stay that way. Because I never dreamed Sheridan would do the things she's done to me, but she has. All because she can't bear to lose Luis to me. Oh, I've got to run. I still have a ways to go before I'm officially on the force.
All right.